Good morning from the old man that plays video games. I've just been obsessing over this design all day now, all night, all day. And I came back and I've decided to make some adjustments for the things that I had overlooked when what I thought was finalizing it yesterday. With the bed placement, having done all that, placed all 40 before putting in all the villagers to make everything work. Now, all the villagers did link up to beds, but what was that first bed? Where was the center of the village? How did that affect any rates? And obviously the bottom platform was there and not doing anything. We proved that. So I'm gonna keep that video, and I think after this I'm going to move this village mechanic exploration out of my Skyblock playlist and into its own playlist. And I need to look at something real quick. That is not important. Okay, so let me show you what changes I've done so far. So up here I've removed all of the torches and buttons from all the spawnable blocks at my 62 level. So if iron golems do end up spawning up here, it just proves that these blocks, which are the top of the iron golem spawn bounding box, that they are in play. So you have to account for that one as well. I went ahead and removed the bamboo and the sugarcane that was here because they were just in the way. I didn't need them in this creative build. I did remove the blocks here because I noticed that when I pointed out, hey, nothing has spawned in here, well, iron golems couldn't spawn here because that's only too high. Cats could have, but then they could have jumped out, and I never would have noticed that unless I saw them. So I removed the roof here, so if an iron golem spawns here, it actually can. So those are some changes I made to the very top. I did not make any other changes to the middle section, since that seemed to be working well enough. Down here, I did end up removing the bottom water stream. I changed the output flow of the chests to be a little bit more robust and a little simpler at the same time, putting it closer, because since I didn't have to account for two different inputs, it's all coming out of one. Removed all the beds, obviously. And I did hook back up the brown and light gray measuring lines. It included the vertical going up. Since this is the bed level, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 to where the feet are. So I have tested this. If you go one more down, like if you put a villager there, it does not link to a bed. I have tested that. It just sat there and stared at me, even if it's as close as this, directly underneath it. If it is more than bed 1, 2, 3, then it will not connect to the bed vertically. I haven't tested it going up, but I assume it's the same way. I have tested at least half of this mechanic, that it needs to be within 4 from where the villagers' feet are. Here's the feet. 1, 2, 3, bed. And it does work, which we saw that last time. I also redid all of the villager pods. I did notice that when I had lined out all of my brown and light gray blocks, I had gone off of this measuring tool instead of basing it off of, hey, where are the pillows going to be at this particular level, at 52. We need to base our measuring stick off of that. So basically all of these had to move over, one to the left or one to the right. And that just centers it up on my, let's see, this is the 0x, this is the 0z, This is a 0x, and this is also the 0z. Getting it in line with our measuring at the bottom, measuring for that one, and the measuring for black and red down there at the bottom. So getting it just a lot more in line with the other measuring tools used for the mechanics of this. And I probably could, since we're going from the feet, and it was 1, 2, 3 bed, the bed 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 bed, bed 1, 2, 3. So to be fair, this level 58 is the bounding box for, but would that be the feet? Not sure. I haven't explored that mechanic, and now that I'm looking at it, I would have to dismantle a little bit of that, the cobblestone and brick platform, just to test it. And that's not really relevant to this particular build, even though it is fully exploring the mechanics. Let's do it. I want to go north here. So if we are at feet 1, 2, 3, and we're using is it light gray? Yeah, light gray. Bed, and then 1, 2, 3. So that would be, is it the, do the feet need to be here or here? That's where we're going to test. So let's go back to the middle. I can't get in here. Get out of the way. So it's either this spot or this spot. One of the two will allow for a villager to connect to a bed. Let's test for both of these. And I have found a decent enough method to lock these guys in. All right. So that means they won't lock in. Or they will lock in. So this is... So the bottom one would be bed 1, 2, third block up, and then the second one would be bed 4 blocks up. So what we're going to do, there's no villagers around. Want to make sure that, oh yeah, my bed has to be gone by now. Let's grab a bed. I got lots of stuff in my inventory. And we're going to put it as close as possible. So the pillow is going to be right here. So we got the bed in the optimal spot. No, we don't. I'm on the wrong side. Darn it. Oh, we did. I went out the wrong side. So, will this villager connect to the bed? Well, let's see. Does this villager connect to the bed? Yes. He connects to a bed. Let's try the next one. I want him to not get out, so put a thing there. I must have a zombie piglin downstairs. Does he connect to a bed? Get rid of that. He did. He did connect to a bed. Now I'm curious if I want to run the test for one more up. So let's do this. Because that is basically bed plus 1, 2. I'll come back. Bed 1, 2. Let's do this. You go away. You go away. Get me signs. Bed plus 2. Bed plus 3. In fact, put it on the wall. 2. Bed plus 3. Plus 3. Bed plus 4. All right. And let's see if he will connect. See if he gets a bed. It does not look like it. I'm thinking that vertical going up, bed plus 3 works. Going down, bed plus 3 minus 3 also works. So, and these are the 16 away, which we have counted out from that. And that's to the nearest bed. That is 16 to the nearest bed. Okay, so that was a nice little experiment we did. To check for the vertical going up. All right, so we've got our one bed. We're going to go ahead and make our center beds blue, and we're going to put our first guy over here. So he should connect to the bed. And he did. So that is guy number 1 connecting to bed number 1. Let's give him a profession. First, let's do this. I want to get my initial professions out of the way. Right, okay. So he's going to be this guy. And to make sure, I mean, in the survival world, this part is going to be a lot more difficult. And I'm trying to think of the best ways, because you have to position them and link them and then link them to their job blocks and all of that stuff. And then do the trade cycles, which I actually have an add-on that I will be adding to make the cycling of the trades a lot more easier. I it's just mind-numbingly time-consuming that is not a, hey, here's a reroll button. Here's a reroll button. Why do you have to break a block and put it back and break a block and put it back and break a block and put it back when you can just hit a button, reroll, 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 reroll? And I think this add-on even takes into consideration a cost method where you have to have an ingredient to do it. I need to look into that a little bit more because I've only used it on my creative, so I was able to just grab the ingredient. So first guy's there, and that is north. Let's look at east. Oh, let's put a bed down. All the other beds at this point, now that number 1 has been taken, all the other beds don't matter. But I still want them, the first 4, to be very close. And I'm going to be very careful about linking them up. All right, going east. We're going to make you the cartographer. Did you connect to the bed? Hold up. I didn't pay attention to see if he connected to the bed or not. So, no, we don't want you at all. Yeah, he's connected to the bed, like immediately. And now, connect to your job. There you go. We're gonna go south. Oh, I didn't put a bed down for you. Let's do that. There we go. I'm gonna make you the fisherman. And let's put a bed down. No. I don't want to deal with children in any form or fashion. And you're going to be the Wicked Witch of the West. Wicked Librarian of the West. Did you link? I don't know if you linked. I need to pay more attention to that. Ah, boo. All right, you linked. And you're going to be our first librarian. All right, so you're good. So we can get rid of... well, at least those 2. We can get rid of that. We're going to go to red beds for the next batch. We're going to put up our floor. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, so there's 3 to the west, 3 to the east, 5 to the north or south, and 5 to the north. So with these not needing to be in any particular order, since our first bed is the one that matters, those don't matter at all. So what I'm going to do is we are now at 20. So let's go in here and throw in the next 20. You link to a bed, you're going to be a librarian. You link to a bed, you're going to be a librarian. You link to a bed, you're going to be a librarian. And you link to a bed, you're going to be a librarian. That's another 4. So I'm at 5. Throw you in. You link to a bed. You're going to be one of those guys. No, not Stonecutter. Yeah. I'm gonna keep my iron trades all on one side. Link to a bed. I did it again. You're going to be Mason. This is my Mason side. Nope. We're going to bring out my... No, you're going to be shepherds over here. Nope. Did you connect to a bed? I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I watched the other guys. You're not connecting to a bed. Do I don't want to have to put these guys in here and place them one by one. Oh. Do I not have enough beds? I'll only put 4 on this side, right? Oh, yeah. I'm 2 beds short. Someone got it. Oh, durr. And then someone got it. This guy. All right. So my last guy didn't even get a bed either. I must not have paid attention to that. And we can hear it working already. And he's linked up. All right, so let's go ahead and set up the next phase of beds. So there's 3. There's 3. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would be 10, and we're going to make these green beds. I don't need that. So that gets us up to 30. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8. So let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I need 2 more beds, and we're going to make these purple beds. And we still need 2 more off of that, so we're going to go here and here. And we're going to make all these purple beds. No, I don't want there. Right, so we got 8 purples, and we're going to come off of these reds with the last 2. So that is 40 beds. My first guy, which I believe is this guy, is linked to the middle bed, and we've worked our way out from there. So let's go around the other direction. Link to a bed, be a mason. Link to a bed, yep, you're gonna be a mason. Link to a bed, nope, you didn't link to a bed because you are a child. You don't deserve to. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna stop right there. We're here. We're going to bring out that guy. Links to a bed. Done with those. Where's my grindstone? My grindstone. I didn't. See, even in creative, you got to be methodical about placement. All these guys are linking to beds. This is all working out great. Even that one. That should be all. Everyone is linked to a bed. Everyone is linked to a job site. We have 40 beds, 36 villagers, and all measured out to the perfect distances. And an iron golem farm that also produces string from cats. If you love cats, please don't hunt me down. So this is supposedly going to give us the maximum amount of rates possible. And we're going to start a timer because we already have some stuff. So let me... grab that. Hey, Google, start a timer.
Okay, for how long?
20 minutes.
Got it, 20 minutes. And that's starting now.
We're going to do a 20-minute timer. And I'll let you guys know what it is when we get back. Okay, 20 minutes. So let's see what we got. Pause. Oh, there we go. And you forgot to bring your mic over here. All right, I had the game paused that entire time, so nothing was happening. Let's do this. Let's do this again. First of all, let's get rid of those. Hey Google, set a timer for 20 minutes.
Sure, 20 minutes. And we're starting now.
Now, so the guy up there is going to add to this. Just going to add to the rates. So I'm going to pause this and then turn the game back on so it can play. All right. All right, another 20 minutes later, and this time I did have it unpaused the entire time. Almost 2 stacks of iron, almost half a stack of posies, quarter stack of string. So yeah, it's extrapolate that out. Let's say 1 3/4 times 4, so that'd be 2.5. It'd be 5 stacks. And out. No, 20 minutes. So 3 3/4 stacks an hour. Not bad. Heck, I'm almost up to 2 stacks in just the couple minutes I've been here. So this is probably the definitive measuring out of a very tightly packed and organized village with 40 beds, 36 villagers, and their placement, their maximum placement. Not all of the villagers have to be within the brown box here. This brown box is simply to mark out where the maximum distance is for the first villager on each side. Because, like I said in the previous video, once a bed is recognized by a villager, any villager within the village can link to that bed. So if we put another villager, and we're going to go ahead and mark our last couple villagers up here. This is going to be inside the village. This is well above the range. And let's grab some blocks here. We're going to go with yellow. And I've got stone. We're going to get a job block. It's going to be my farmers. I got rid of my spawner. Spawn egg, I mean. And we got this. So just outside of this, let's throw here, we're gonna do this. He links to a bed. He is definitely above where we had down there. We're going to make him our farmer. Now we're going to make one outside of our 16 range. So we're going to test it here. He links to a bed. Come on. You want to be a farmer, don't you? Yes, you do. You want to be a farmer. There you go. He is definitely outside of that range. We're going to go down here. This is inside the brown, but outside the brown area, but inside the green. Did he show up with a bed? I think he did. I want to make sure. Yeah, he's linking. And let's give him a job. There you go. So we've proven that villagers that are below the minimum, above the maximum, which was this guy, and even outside of the 16 away. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Must be over here. Still link up to beds. As long as each bed is visible to a villager, then any villager in the village can link to it. So by having this guy at 16 away, and having this guy at 16 away, having this guy at 16 away, and having this guy at 16 away, and very methodically placing down all of these beds, which we can get rid of our floor for them now. Then we can link all of the villagers up. Oh, those cats. And all of these mechanics are based off of these different measurements. From the measurement of the village initial size, which is orange and lime, to the measurement of the golem spawning platform area, which is, let me throw this down here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That I'm not sure of. Does it need to be that or the next one? This might need to be one level up. But that is the 6, so even if it is one level up, and we proved by having a spawner down, a golem spawning platform down here, that was still a couple above this anyways. We proved nothing will spawn down there, because it's all getting spawned on that one, like that guy is. So even if this is off by 1, we proved that it doesn't matter, because 2 or 3 higher, it wasn't doing any results anyways. I really do hope that this right here will show you all the different measurements required to make all of this happen. Yeah, this is no iron golems have spawned up here, even after making all of this spawnable. So, though this block might be, the top of it is outside of the range, but the inside of it is not, is what I'm gathering here. So that may be, it has to be inside of these blocks, at least vertically. So that is village mechanics on Bedrock, visualized and hopefully explained as best as I could on how to centralize, make as small a space as possible, maximize the space, and make everything all fit together with all the different settings. Here, I want to be on the other side. There's too many trees over here. Hey, some sheep. Some sheep spawned up here. So, I mean, that is spawnable. This has been the old man that plays video games, and I hope that this is oh, I wanted to catch that iron golem in the background there. Oh, there's one. Yep, I hope this is helps explain everything about village mechanics and iron golem spawning mechanics and village linking, bed linking mechanics for Bedrock, explained in a skyblock world. And these should work on any world in Bedrock, but I think it's easier to visualize it with all the colorful concrete blocks here, and I really hope this is helpful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and check out my survival world series for Sky Bedrock, which I will. I know I've been saying I'm going to stream for a while now. Probably I'm going to try to get at least one in a day. If not, one later this evening when I'm not on call, because if my phone rings, then I gotta go. Which recording videos is one thing I can edit out, but being streaming, that if my phone rings, I have to answer it. That's the thing up until 7 o'clock tonight. So I hope this has been helpful, and see you guys another time.